Today we're going to be creating an epic character design, and I'm going to start off with taking 10 suggestions from the Twitch chat for an epic foundation. You ready? And bam! There we go. We have 10 suggestions. They're voting on them currently, and the winner is... We're going to be creating an assassin character, and to decide on the details of this character, I'm going to create 2 more quick little polls and take suggestions from the Twitch chat for a physicality and a characteristic. Someone says fat, that's always fun. Skinny, gaunt is kind of cool. Buff, deformed. Poopy. Poopy is not a physicality, god damn it! Pregnant. Oh my god. And in the end, the physicalities we have, as you can see, are fat, skinny, gaunt, buff, deformed, short, disabled, tall / lanky, and the design features are drug addicted, reptilian, winged, steampunk, rich, Sith, possessed, and gadgeteer. This really could go in any direction. The winner of physicality is disabled, and the winner of design feature is winged. At least the wings will help them overcome their disability. I'm gonna regret this. I need Twitch's help on deciding on the on the disability. Some call me a glutton for punishment. Okay, Twitch chat, go nuts. Someone says ugly. Is that a disability? Broken wings. Bulimic is not... Jesus Christ. That's a disorder, not a disability. Education with Jazza. I am gonna offend so many people with this video. And the winner is... broken wings. So today's character design is going to feature an assassin who is disabled, who has wings, and disabled in the sense that their wings are broken. Now, to be honest, we have had more challenging character designs because essentially we're just talking about a winged assassin with broken wings. So I want to make this interesting or different in some way. I want to make the reason those wings are broken interesting or epic in some way, and I want the final piece to really be captivating and interesting and different. I start off really simply by playing around with a few shapes, and it's nothing complicated aside from playing with the aesthetics of different wing approaches I could have. Things like angel wings, demon wings, fairy wings, dragonfly wings, even a jetpack, and ideas about which of these would look cool being broken and how they might be broken. I took my 2 favorites, those being the demon wings and the dragonfly wings, and I applied them to a very basic, unrefined character silhouette and design, just to essentially see it in some sort of context and to play around with the ways that they could be broken. The dragonfly wings being sort of crumpled up and the demon wings sort of burning and falling apart. So I have these 2 concepts, or I wouldn't call them concepts yet because I haven't actually designed any clothing or features, but I have these 2 ideas that I like, and I haven't decided what direction to go with. Essentially, I'm picking between broken dragonfly wings or a demoness with burning wings. So rather than make a decision for myself, as usual, I've left it to the Twitch chat, who have decided for me to create a demoness with burning wings. So now that I know I'm going in this direction for the theme of the character, I suppose you could say, or the features and all of that, I'm gonna jump forward into designing some of the clothing and outfits. I'll play with just a few different ideas. I might maybe come up with 3 concepts. I'll probably get Twitch to pick again, and then we'll go forward with our final design. I'm going to draw 3 character concepts from here. The first one is a really sort of aggressive, screaming, in pain and maybe in anger character with very sharp features and very sharp weaponry. The second is a highly armored and heavily armed demoness assassin. All of these characters having the same demonic wings and with them burning and falling apart, but each with a different expression and reaction. For example, the final character has more of a nature look, having an expression of pain and shock. Now, obviously, if you couldn't tell, I'm addicted to polls. It's fun for the element of control to actually be out of my hands. I like the feeling that I don't know what we're going to end up with. And Twitch chat is voting on these 3 designs, and then the one that wins is going to be one I'm going to produce a final design out of. And the winner is number 3, the shocked assassin with ivy / natural armor with a heartbroken expression. I'm going to jump straight into the final design, ladies and gentlemen, starting off with a really light construction sketch, slowly defining the features, adding line work, then color. And I really hope you guys enjoy the process. I begin as I usually do with really light shapes and construction lines, starting off with a focus on the silhouette and the basic form and structure of the character. Once I have that in place, I start to try and refine the details of the face, and I'm particularly picky with it and actually redid it a few times until I started to find that position and expression I liked. I really wanted to have the entire piece center around and bring focus back to her expression. After that, I started to create the vines and leaves and details around her body. The position of the leaves and vines around the body needed to also echo that pained expression, so I had one of the vines wrap around her neck, which looks somewhat choking and uncomfortable, and then moved on to her wings with that falling apart shape. And once the entirety of the piece's details started to come together, I moved on to the line work. I did a bottom-up lighting aesthetic. I worked with really neutral tones, sort of a warm grey base for the skin, and added a little bit of pink after, and just left the lower areas for me to come back to later with some yellows and oranges and add some heat. The wings I gave a bit of a bone-coloured neutral base, and then I used Google Images as reference to find what burnt paper looks like to create the colour edging around the wings so they really looked like they were burning up. Then I went around the images with a really light yellow and then added some highlights around the edges with orange, and then finally honed into the details of the face with some highlight and some orange to really bring the attention and detail back to that pained expression on our character's face. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I am done. It took me a little over 4 hours, but I'm really happy with the result. I know I say that pretty much every time, but this is another one of those scenarios where, like, if I had have seen from a list things that I would pick to draw, a female vine entwined assassin with broken wings wouldn't necessarily be one that I would pick. But the way that we've come about to the end and have this finished result, I'm really happy with it, and I really enjoyed the process. I particularly enjoyed trying to make it as dramatic as possible and really centering everything around pulling into the expression. And the wings were a huge challenge to try and make them look like they recently were burnt. But I feel like the result is good. I'm very happy with it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this character design challenge. This has got to personally be up there with some of my top favorites because I'm enjoying more and more playing with lighting techniques with Copics and just the challenge of like the burnt wings and the textures and then the emotion in the face. I feel like it's been a real tricky one and a real challenge, but I'm really satisfied with it. So I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to join future streams where I take your suggestions and put together characters and let's draws and all of that stuff, click the link on the screen and in the description. And of course, make sure to subscribe here if you haven't on Draw with Jazza. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for new content every week. If you want to support my work and get some goodies for yourself, head over to my store for archives, ebooks, digital brushes, video courses, and more. If you enjoyed this video, here's a link to another video you might like from this channel. And if you want even more, make sure to check out all my behind the scenes action on my vlog channel, Daily Jazza. Draw with Jazza is proudly sponsored by Adobe. Join the Creative Cloud today and get loads of incredible creative tools like Photoshop, Animate, Premiere Pro, and other apps for your computer or mobile device. That's it for now. Thanks for joining the arty party, and until next time, I'll see you later.